Hey folks, Quillyteen here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Rimworld. It is our Bloody Royals run, and I don't remember what we were planning on doing today. I just loaded up the save, and I'm looking at everything. I'm like, I'm sure we had plans. I don't know what they are, but I'm sure we had some. One thing that would be nice is to have some miners. I'm wondering if I should even bother turning it on. So people are fairly busy. Although I guess Zerath... Well, Zerath's gonna cook first. I guess Zerath isn't doing anything he's particularly skilled for anyway. I guess we'll put mining as a secondary if you're not cooking. But cooking's a pretty constant job. I think I'm gonna throw it on for Nora as well with the mining. At least they're both level 4. So someone can go and whack rocks if we're short on things. But yeah, we're still desperate to get a new recruit, a cook and or a miner. Ideally one of each would probably be great for us, but what can you do? Still hoping that Alita grows up. Oh, there's the growth tier. Spending all this time the other day looking for it through here. Didn't notice it was down here. Well, I'm sure I had lots of people screaming at me, but there you go. It's okay. More comments equals better better YouTube algorithm stuff. Doesn't mean it matter if they're good or bad. I just don't read them. It's fine. Shields unlocked. We don't currently have any mailers. Of course, those shields will be really handy once we do. We're still waiting to construct this. We need gold and plasteel for our multi-analyzer. I don't think we need biosculpting anytime soon. I guess what I might do is that I'll go through and set up for deep drilling and ground penetrating scanner. Random zoot. Okay, that's fine. That was just a natural one. Actually, I do have the long range mineral scanner. Should I... With the understanding that we really only have one good researcher. I mean, Damp's pretty good. Double passion, double digit skill. Problem is, Damp is often, well, maybe not that busy. No, he's actually doing some research there. You know what? I think we do set up our long range mineral scanner. Where do we want to build these things? Well, I don't think we're ever going to build any, like, actual buildings or structures over here. So I think what we're going to do... So we'll go and set that up here. Okay, we need more components, so that's fine. Oh, I need heavy. That's a little awkward. Okay, I guess I will build it somewhere else for now. Maybe on this other side. Gonna be fine. So I'm gonna build it here. And I'm just gonna add, so I'm gonna make sure there's explicitly no roof there, or it'll never work. Hey, look at this! My plants are being designated to cut ahead of time. Shoot it to, hold on, go load up Darv Torman, who pointed out the mod that does enable the tree cut. I think it's one I had before, a long time ago, but at some point I did clear things out. So it just sets up the cut plant command first, which is nice. I wonder if I should... Yeah, I'm gonna give us a little bit more of a space here. Hold on. Like that. Okay. Now, again, we're just gonna make sure no roof gets built on top of the scanner, because if there is, it doesn't work. But we will explicitly build a roof here, so the person working at it doesn't get wet. And we'll build... We could start going for the super comfy chairs, but we still don't have that much spare cloth stuff, and I know we're gonna need some clothes made, plus we might want some better entertainment. Actually, it might be time to finally set up a billiards table to replace the horseshoe pin. Just feels a little bit better. Oh, and we're being raided! Okay, imps attacking from multiple angles, but on the bright side, okay, they're kind of tribally. There's gonna be fire, of course. Is this a breach axe? That is a breach axe. Now, it's not an explicit breach raid. And then one dude over here. I don't know what that's going to mean with this axe. I'm going to send people down here. But yeah, we don't have our masterwork chair anymore over here. That was our bait. Also, it didn't get replaced because this isn't part of the home area. So let me do that. Plus, there could be some maintenance. Mostly concerned... Breach axe over here, who does want to use it on a wooden wall, which I'm assuming probably means this spot. Now, if the one dude comes through here, he'll probably die to the traps and or the turrets. We don't have a ton, but we have some. Yeah, I was gonna say, looks like here. No. What wooden wall are you using? I should show us the path line. It might be here. Tiny wooden dining chair. Geothermal. Oh, what? Are you gonna go run all the way around here? All right, well, we'll deal with you afterwards. I assumed you were gonna make a hole here and we're gonna have like 4 dudes come through this area. All right, well, that group's fleeing. Okay, I think this is gonna be pretty easy. Transporter down. Is this the stupid place to land? Yeah, I hate this quest so much. I'm sorry, I just do. I hate having to defend the ship out in the middle of nowhere. You have some people standing around, picking their nose, getting cranky for a while, especially in the rain and the dark like this. Ooh, we might have ourselves a bit of a wiggler. What are you looking at here? Dead in 6 hours. You haven't lost any body parts. Pyromaniac, Iron Willed. Okay, so in vanilla Rimworld, which, I mean, we've got some mods, but we don't have anything that changes. The downside of Pyromaniac, just like with Gourmand, is that even if they're in a perfectly good mood, every now and again, they'll still have a break for firefighting. Which, assuming we have a relatively non-flammable base, isn't the end of the world. I have never run into too many problems with it, and the nice thing is it doesn't seem to last very long. The annoying thing is if they just decide to do this suddenly in the middle of a battle, because then you lose one of your fighters, which is frustrating. But this person's pretty good at fighting, and they do have some mining passion, which we could use someone for it. And then the rest of the times they're just sort of a gopher, sort of hauler type person, which is okay. You do have Iron Willed, which makes it very unlikely that you're going to break normally. I think I'm kind of okay with grabbing this person. We have our prisoner room set up. Oh, we will have to set a new, set up another dining thing in here. We're ready to go for that. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. So I can do the capture down pawn because I am set up. Oh, there we go. We'll do this. Just a little easier than the normal micro. Someone doing it? There you go. You're going to go and haul that. As opposed to right click on the right body, which you guys know I'm pretty bad at spotting the wiggle. Wait, I thought you were hauling. Oh, you're hauling the dead body. Is it damp? Oh, you're unwaveringly loyal? Oh, well, never mind then. Cancel. Finish off. Strip them down. There we go. Someone might finish them off, but they're also dead in a few hours. Is Nora doing it? Nope. All right, so we'll unforbid all. That's going to be fine. Some interesting pathing was going on there. Major break risk. Avocado. And you probably just saw some dead bodies and stuff, right? Observe corpses and things. Doc's not in a great mood either. But... oh, I lost track of Avocado. There you are. Let's try a council on you. Look at me, remembering to use some of my abilities every now and again. Well, it's too bad we couldn't recruit you. I think you would have been a fine addition. The Pyromaniac would have been less than ideal, but it sure as hell would have been very entertaining. Yeah, so now Doc's not in a great mood either. Yeah, we got those observed corpses debuffs, which is pretty awesome. In 2 hours. No one actually getting around to finishing this person off. We might not have a melee skill 6 to do it. We do have melee passion, but you're not getting there. I mean, we don't give our people a lot of opportunity to train up their melee. So, you know, fair enough. All right, burninating the bodies. We need advanced components for this as well, geez. Okay, you know what? Let me cancel that to free up the component part of it. Advanced components, we should have some. I think we've traded for a few, hopefully enough. What category is that under? No, here. Yeah, there we go. We've got that. So this should get built. Let me make sure to home area that so it gets maintained. Also, we must have been doing some firefighting. Or no, that's where we had our one of our construction. Speaking of, how's this one come along? 3.2 more days. And we can tear it down if we want to reclaim that space. Animal count's getting higher, which is really nice. Because we do want a semi-constant supply of meat, since we can't seem to hunt for it. I mean, right now we're okay, but... Turner, what are you up to? You're gonna go and build a dining chair. Wait, missing ×2 advanced components. We have 2 advanced components. Have they been reserved for something? I need like to list everything mod or something to find where my advanced components are. Masterwork chair. while wiping sweat from his forehead. Duster's intricately detailed. Oh, so Turner made artwork on a chair that relates to him making a really good statue. Or Duster. He? Yeah, he. All right, that's kind of funny. Oh, that was in here? Okay. You'll do that. How do we... We have 2 advanced components. If it's listed here... Is someone else? Oh, there you go. Damp is bringing the things over. Okay, stuff was reserved. That's what was going on. Okay, masterwork that. I guess it is more important probably to reset our traps. We unforbid that corpse. There you go, so it gets burninated. It doesn't just rot here. Yeah, it's probably more important to finish rebuilding the traps than setting up the long-range mineral scanner. Oh, but there it is. Tune to gold. I mean, we're also going to want gold, but let's tune it to plasteel first. Don't mind that, just so that we can access this spot. Yeah, we don't know of any, right? There's our uranium ore. We could mine more of that if we wanted our maces. I might want to go and just drop a little exploratory dig tunnel or 2 in these large chunks of stone. Odds of finding anything in here are fairly low, although it might still be worth doing a little pass. There could be a tiny little chunk like, oh, I remember! We're gonna go and start popping this bad boy! So at some point I canceled that construction? Wasn't I working on a little death thing? And didn't I just suspend the construction? Did I load the wrong save? I don't think so. How come my death trail isn't built here? What did I do about that? A little confused, but sure. I don't know if I'm building this quite aligned right here. Sorry. My brain is still like, what the hell did I do? Yeah, I mean, I guess this will be fine. So we don't have enough wood stored, so we'll have to cut down some more trees. And that's okay. I mean, some are about to get cut down here. Yeah, and I put a hole here. Am I in the right save? Hang on, this is going to sound a little weird because I'm opening a video in the background. So the last episode I recorded before this, we might get some good stuff. Ended on the 9th of December. Yeah, all right. Did I just imagine this? No, I don't know. My apologies. That's what happens when I go a couple of days between recordings and play other games in between. I get a little bit confuzzled about things somewhere along the way, but all right. Now, I still have my manager set up to auto-designate trees to be chopped when we run low on wood, which should be happening here, because, yeah, there we go. And some things are designated. Oh, part of it might be we just didn't have enough wood in stockpiles for some reason, because that wouldn't count towards our total, but we'd still have access to things. So why is there missing bed? Maybe I moved a bed there? I guess I don't need another bed right now. I actually have an overflow on beds. Pregnant, okay. Yeah, let's still go and pop this. We're not going to want any trees in this area, because people will avoid them. And we want them to run through these traps. Okay. 10 degrees, so yeah, it's a little cooler in the winter, and we do have the growth period year-round. I'm really not expecting anything below freezing, barring a cold snap or another volcanic winter kind of thing. All right, so you're there. So one other thing we could consider is I could just halt the research for a little while. Can I cancel? I mean, I could just not queue. I could just turn this off and prioritize popping this. Quest expired in 24 hours. Oh, destroy a camp, 4 Neanderthals. Oh yeah, we get Tynan. Although I don't think I was looking to recruit Tynan, because Slothful and Too Smart was problematic. Is that gonna do it for the honor? I think we will. F it, let's go. Wait, where is it? Oh, it hasn't spawned yet, but presumably it's going to be quite close. But maybe the reason I wasn't doing it is we don't have survival meals and stuff sorted out. We actually don't have the ability to do it. Maybe I should put in a pemmican thing. I did research it finally. Let me go and put a pemmican job in here, do until X. Now, pemmican, I think, is what, only like, is it like 1/16 of a regular meal? Like, you make more of it in bulk and things, but you don't get the same nutrition. Like, the math is really weird on it. Each job, I think, makes multiple pemmican. I know this is a ×4, but I think we're going to get more than that. So I think we need a fairly large amount of it. I don't know. I'm going to set it to 100. And was there a skill limit? I'm guessing no. Yeah, no. Now we're still going to prioritize simple meals first, which I think is correct. Not that I think it really matters, but I'm going to home zone this area. In case there is fire or we need to rebuild some stuff. Reset these traps, which are currently not set on auto rearm. I think because they were built outside the home area, they default to that being off. I think otherwise they default to it being on. Again, I think only if it's in the home area. Yeah, I'm not gonna... Yeah, we're not gonna go for it just because I don't have the food security thing. And I don't expect it to be very far. We can probably make do with just the simple meals. But yeah, losing those people really slowed us down, all because I misjudged the range of some explosions. All right, I'm gonna turn off the advanced research bench. So if you want to spend time researching, yeah, just use the long-range mineral scanner. Let's find ourselves some plasteel, and then after we can do a search for gold. Okay. But before all that, let's do this. Pretty hungry. Everyone's a little hungry. We can wait until maybe a... Oh shit, that happened fast. Yeah, not super close. Okay. I'm gonna flick you over to gold now. Lasts for 30 days. Hopefully we can get things sorted by then. Nora is very upset. Your husband and friend died. Shoot, you're the one I should have done a council on. Okay. Come over here. Drink some psychite tea. I'll have to do that until the council cooldown is up. I didn't realize how bad off you were. Maybe Nora might have... Did you cancel? How does it feel? Did someone else interact with this? Yeah, you definitely didn't take a dose of psychite tea. Oh yeah, that is a bad snap. And you ate without a table, and you're rebuffed. Okay, recreation fully satisfied, and you got the psychite tea buff as well. Now, that's not going to pull you completely out of break mood, but at least if you break, it won't be super strong. Oh, this counts as a bear, probably because it's bed now. Yes, okay, hold on. I need to reinstall this bed, not in here. Zareth, could you do that for me? That's interesting, that it went from counting as a bedroom to a barracks, even though no one's using that extra bed. Okay, so that should give Nora another mood buff. Soaking wet's not good. Yeah, you've got impressive. You do still have a lover, which is good. But yeah, that was your husband and your friend. Double dip on that death. I mean, we all kind of hate it. Might be able to run both of these simultaneously, but it's gonna be okay. And then Nora's back over here. All right, let's get set up and ready to kill. Turner, could you come over here? Because you're going to be deconstructing this wall. Move back, move back, move back. Go. You are going to be laser beaming and setting fire to some people. Let's see if we can just dodge out of the way. Not quite. Come on, move. There you go. Yeah, walk through those traps. Thank you. I don't know how much cover these skinny trees necessarily generate, but... Hey, good. Okay. Now, more might happen when we pop these. This is all home zone, so we'll put out the fire. What do we have in here? Psychic animal pulsar, more advanced components, hermetic crates, and yeah, the caskets. I don't have tremendous faith that we're going to be able to run out to the traps before anything crazy happens. Okay, it's a rest period. We're going to let people have their rest period. Especially to try to... Oh, Nora, I don't suppose... No, our council cooldown's not up yet. Okay. But yeah, especially Nora, try to get the mood up to the max. If you could use a little bit of loving, that would be incredibly helpful as well. There we go. Good. Got some loving, +8. And yeah, this is a decent bedroom now, so that'll be a little bit better. You still have that 8 without a table debuff, which is really annoying. I wonder where you were. I suppose if you were mining over here... That might have been the reason. Granite walls. Oh yeah, we were doing a little fighting over here, so that makes sense. And then this area over here with the fire. I mean, if we could pop this and then run out, and then lead people through the traps, that'd be great. But yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. I'm just going to cancel rebuilding those traps. Most people are up again. Let's come out. Yeah, we're going to bring Alita as well. This should be fine. Got a bunch of people in position. Actually, Alita. Just drop this for a sec. Just in case the firefighting leads to things getting damaged here. I mean, it's going to decay outside, but not that quickly. I'm hoping the sarcophagus can be used for some amount of cover. Yeah, 50%. That's actually not bad at all. I don't think we're in a position where anyone's going to shoot each other in the back. Go over here. I think that'll give us vision. Wait, I'm going to get you to hang back a little bit. Okay, they're both just downed immediately. Okay, so Slave of Ancient, they're not part of any loyalty that matters. Currently bleeding. Neurotic is pro and con. Higher break threshold, but you do work faster. Chemical Fascination is going to be interesting. Delicate, yeah, you take extra damage. You can't dumb labor or intellectual. You could art. You're not terrible at fighting, although the delicate is going to be a bit of an issue there. We don't have an expert animal handler. I think we will go and recruit Griffin. How about Cameron here? Gourmand can be very annoying because, again, just like Pyromaniac, even if you're in a good mood, you'll occasionally just decide to food bench. Nudist is pretty easy to get a big mood buff from that, although obviously it doesn't work if they're wearing armor, but still might be good for now. You've got cooking skill, plant. Misandrous is annoying, but what are we going to do about it? I think this is going to be fine. It's Doc and Damp who are doctors, right? Could you go and tend without medicine? Tend without medicine. And we got a flesh shaping tech print. Cool. Avocado. Okay, eat your meal. I mean, you'll be without a table, but there you go. Rather than haul, here, apply the tech print. There you go. And unrecruit some people. It's gonna be some low quality 10s. Capture. Okay. And then I think we can deconstruct this stuff for just some extra material. All right, applied that, which also gave us a little bit of XP, which is nice. I'm gonna go and unhome zone this. Now we can keep these. I don't know if you can load people in. No. Looks like the answer is no. And I don't think we're gonna keep any of this stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and issue deconstruct. And let's just make sure that roofs get removed first so they don't collapse on top of our heads. Okay. Prisoners, the beds are assigned. There we go. And I think I am running, yeah. So reduce resistance before. So this was a kind of a pro tip from the live stream that, because what we want to do is before we recruit them, we do want them to be converted. Because it's much easier to do conversion in the prison cell, you know, while we've got an explicit intentional action to do it over and over, and we don't have to worry about micromanaging it and etc. Although we might do the ritual here. But not really, because I think Doc might still use the console on Nora, or the council on Nora. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. But people pointed out that since we're going to have to reduce the resistance as part of the recruit anyway, if you do this first, there's a chance that through casual conversation, you might strip away some of their religious stuff. You might have this person have a psychological break and then change their religion. So if we reduce the resistance first, then convert, then recruit, we might be slightly more optimized. Now that kind of micro I would not do without the mod to like automatically switch from one to the other. So this is going to reduce resistance first, then automatically start converting, and then once they're converting, it will automatically attempt to recruit them at that point, which is so much more convenient than the alternative. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave Doc's next chaplain ability for counseling Nora. It's nearly up, which is good. I don't think Doc specifically would say it in here, right? I don't think actually has regular nature meditation, so I think we can set up another meditation spot somewhere else that's not going to be out in the rain. Yeah, Cameron, same thing. Yeah, same series of actions. That's going to be okay. Oh, arch loyalism is hard to convert from, but no, the 6% doesn't matter. At least they don't have anything that stacks. That's when the real problem happens. All right, where's Nora? Over there. Doc. Counsel Nora, please. I know you. I'm sorry to wake you up. You're not in a great mood either. A mechanoid cluster. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. It's not as much stuff as I thought. Drop beacon, mech node, proximity activator, mech node. Auto inferno. Okay. So there's no... So there's going to be a weather controller that generates fog. Oh, there's something there. Just a mech node. Okay. There's a weather controller that's going to generate fog, but there's no auto turret. I think we can just not worry about this in the short term. What we gotta have to do is we're going to have to make sure we've got a zone. We could keep people in a walled in area, but I think what's going to happen is, yeah, for this work zone over here, which had previously excluded this, I'm going to clear. Now remember that your pawns can walk through an area they're not allowed to get to a work site that they are allowed. So you can't just like path a safe area behind here or something like that. All I want to do is not have any situation where people think they have a job to go nearby. We're going to stay away from that. Maybe another raid will trigger it. Maybe we'll just wait until we get turrets. But yeah, we're going to do that. So everyone's going to be limited to the work areas. And we can just pretty much ignore this for now. Yeah, the fog will eventually be a little annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, so Doc's ability cooldowns are down, which means I can't run the conversion, which is fine. But yeah, we could, in 3 days, when those cooldowns are up, assuming we don't have to do another council, although we may have to. Man, Xerath's not particularly happy either. Slept in the cold. I'm really surprised they're getting the slept in the cold debuff. Caught us hiding in a room because of soaking wet. Well, it could be worse. Also, this is your room, but maybe I should set up a second heater in this room. Because we've seen that a couple of times now. I wonder, is it specifically affecting Xerath? Does he have a different comfort range? Well, I mean, he might, but I think the slept in the cold might still be just hard-coded to, like, if it's less than 16 degrees, that counts as a slept in the cold debuff. So I will put in a second heater in here, just to hope to avoid that, because it is kind of annoying. This place doesn't have its own heater, but it's got this, and it's all interconnected. And maybe the interconnects are working against me. I'm wondering... It's 20 degrees outside. It's actually fine. Because I was wondering, as I could close this door as well. We'll get slightly increased movement speed, but... Or increased movement cost, because now they got to open and close this door. But it will help keep a bit more of a stable temperature in here. Cancel that for now. I don't really see a reason why we should be getting a cold, slept in the cold, but maybe yesterday or the day before it was super frosty. Nah, I don't know. We do have a warden, right? Yeah. So it is currently set to dock, which is fine, because ideally we want the person who's got the convert ability to get maximum social. And in general, because there's a time thing for when you can do like the convert, the recruit, resistance, reduce resistance. You don't want it like that cooldown to be wasted on someone with crap social skill. So it is really nice to have it maxed out on one, although having a backup's not terrible. And yeah, we are hoping that we might be able to turn Alita into a social powerhouse and make her a wonderful leader for our little base. In any case, I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. Folks, thanks for watching another episode. We cleared out the danger room. We only have the one danger room, right? Cleared out the danger room. We're going to tear that apart later, but right now we're going to avoid the area because of these things. Fog hasn't even started yet, so that's fine. I think we do have mortar tech. I think we also do have the biofuel refinery. Oh, I don't have enough steel here. What I should do is flag... I'm going to flag this area to be mined, because the auto mining designation might not cover this. There we go. Let's get some of that going on. Yeah, see, this is designated to be mined by our manager mod, but it's outside of our work area right now. So we're going to designate this area to be mined. We'll do a bunch of it. We'll set up the biofuel refinery, and then we will make... They don't have a shield of any kind. So we'll do the high explosive shells, and I think I'll plan for 50. This is a lot of material for now. But it does feel like you need to have a lot of shells ready because so many of them miss. So I think we're going to do that. Sorry, I'm just double checking here. Did I lose an episode? Am I confused about something? Maybe... Did I have an episode that started and then stopped because it glitched? There may have been, because I feel like with my ranged weapon rule set, I'd actually decided to just blacklist this bolt action rifle, because for some reason Doc is in love with it and thinks it's the best thing in the universe. And I mean, clearly there's some sort of calculations going on here with the loadout mod that makes them think that that's the highest like DPS weapon, but hell, the chain shotgun would be a better pick. It's excellent heavy SMG. It's damaged, but I don't think that the hit points affect the actual DPS output of weapon. I think it's only the quality. I might be wrong about that. But here, there's another good heavy SMG here. So it feels like there's no reason Doc shouldn't equip that. And again, you know, I could just not use the mod or this, but I like the simplicity. I like how automated it generally is. And then the other part of it is just, I'm curious as to why it's making these decisions. Because I'm like, Well, I'm second guessing. Maybe we do want to use a poor bolt action rifle. That doesn't make any sense. I wonder if it's interacting with some sort of skill calculation. I mean, the bolt action rifle does do decent damage at 18, but it doesn't have a burst fire. Yeah, so I don't know. So this Doc will end up changing her weapon now. All right, folks, thanks a lot for watching this episode, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.